now the world feels upside down. I look in the lake, but I see a cloud. And somehow the world feels upside down. Ooh. La la la, la 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 la. Right now the world feels upside down. Hello and welcome to the first ever Walden YouTube live show. I hope it's working for you out there. It looks like it's working here, and what a gift it is to get to make music and to get to share it with you. I've been exploring the theme recently of the world feeling upside down, and it's taken from a lyric from a song I wrote a few years ago. But I've been thinking about the fact that originally it was talking about a world in crisis, or an individual in crisis feeling like the world is upside down. It's a common phrase for that. But also recently I've been seeing a lot of gorgeous lakes out here in Alaska in the wilderness, and often they're at their peak beauty when the air is calm and there's no precipitation, which can be a rare event, and you can see the reflection of the mountains or the clouds in the lake. And occasionally it can happen with the ocean as well. And so I've been kind of exploring that theme in a few different contexts of, on the one hand, it's a crisis when the world feels upside down, and on the other hand, it can also be gorgeous when the world feels upside down. And there's kind of these two completely opposite experiences of life. There's the crisis, and then there's also the beauty. And I think that music is a way to really bridge the gap of those two experiences for me. La 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 la. La 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 la. Do you remember back to the start of it? You were younger then, growing bit by bit. Do you remember how you made it through every midnight blue, each uncertain hue, when the world feels upside down? What you lost can always be found. Oh, you've got to keep on trying to give your life for good. 'Cause up with the birds you fly, you always knew you could. When the world feels upside down, what you lost can always be found. A light there inside you, la 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 la. A light there inside you, la 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 la. You're in the center of the longest night, nothing feeling right, oh keep on holding tight. Do you remember how we made it through every midnight blue, each uncertain truth, when the world feels upside down? In the dark you can always be found. Oh, you've got to keep on trying to give your life for good. 'Cause up with the birds you fly, you always knew you could. When the world feels upside down, what you lost can upside down. A light there inside you. A light there inside you. La 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 la. A light there inside you. La 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 la. A light there inside you. La 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 la. A light there inside you. Yeah, that is A Light There Inside You, and that one I have released on streaming platforms if you're interested in hearing the studio recorded version. And one of the ways that I have been trying to experience the earth better and connecting to the earth better in this modern or postmodern world, whatever you want to call it, is to notice the change of the seasons. And I was running in this gorgeous canyon above a creek called Box Canyon Creek a few years ago, although I still run in the same spot routinely. But a few years ago was my first time going through a full change of seasons in Alaska and seeing the change of the seasons here in this canyon. And I noticed that these gorgeous green alder stands all seem to turn brown and lose their leaves at the same time. And it just totally transformed this landscape from being this green, vibrant looking space to being this place kind of full of sticks and kind of just wood colored, sort of bland in its color scape. And it was awesome, but also really startling. And then another day, a few weeks later, there was what seemed to be a plague of moths that were all over these alder sticks. And it was just really striking visually and experientially to see all these moths coming in. And living through a full year of changes, there was then snow. And then eventually in the spring, of course, the new leaves start to grow, the new buds. And I was inspired to write this song. I'm capoed in the wrong spot, though. Let's try that again. It feels like the end of the world, but it's just another day. It feels like the end of the world. Welcome the change. Up above Box Canyon Creek, there's a place where the alders stand and wait for the shadows to take their breath away. And on a branch of an alder lives a moth looking white as snow, and it talks in apocalyptic tones and frost. It feels like the end of the world, but it's just another day. It feels like the end of the world. Welcome the change. Down below, where I'm singing, there's a stick rising up from the ground, and it pushes hard, painfully at times. Little buds of spring, migrant birds resound. It feels like the end of the world, but it's just another day. It feels like the end of the world. Welcome the change. Woo. Welcome the change. Woo. Welcome the change. Woo. It feels like the end of the world, but it's just another day. It feels like the end of the world. Welcome the change. Up above Box Canyon Creek, there's a place where the elders stand and wait for the shadows to take their breath away. Yeah, that is Respect Your Alders, an original song that hasn't been released, but hopefully at some point in the future. And this is another song that is same status, original one that hasn't been released before. And it's one inspired by walks on the Shoreline Trail out here in Alaska in my local community, and looking at the changing of the tides and thinking about the history of the ocean, the geological history of the ocean, and also somehow thinking about my own personal history. It all connected somehow for me in the lyrics. So it's kind of a coming of age, but also about inspired by the natural world kind of a song, which might be kind of my sweet spot. So it goes like this. It's called Tidewater Dance Party. You know what? I'm going to bust out the uke for this one. How about that for a fake out? Yes, instrument change. Let's do it. Make sure we're in tune, though. I've been playing some live shows recently, and they've been so much fun. One of the unique parts about it is the sound system is always different, and the last couple of shows haven't been able to accommodate my ukulele, so I forget about it. I like to play a few songs on the uke though for each show, just to change it up visually, change it up sonically a little bit. So anyway, here goes. Well, about 4 billion years ago, you were young and tearful indigo. Give it time, little sunshine. You were happy, alive, and Django, running uphill like a milestone. Give it time, you will rise. I feel you rising. I feel you rising. Spitting out lies like a broken dream. Give it time to rise. Waiting out here, dark creature tide. Feeling the call of the wild side. Give it time to rise. I feel you rising. I feel you rising. Tidewater Dance Party. And there's a quick story about, I think I've got a hair in my eye. This it might be one of the reasons I like to wear a hat sometimes to play shows, just so I'm not distracted by my hair. Got hair going on, people. So anyway, actually, before I tell you the next story, a little afternoon coffee. I might start a social media series sharing with you all the places I've enjoyed having afternoon coffee over the years, because there's a lot of beautiful places in the world to have afternoon coffee. It's just, you know what I like about it? It's just a little afternoon treat to look forward to. So I had a student one time when I was teaching history, and one of my history students said, "Oh yeah, I really like the Decemberists." And I was like, "Oh, me too. That's a great band." They said, "Yeah, I really like that song that they sing in The Office, the show." And I was like, "Oh, what song is that?" And they're like, that one that Dwight and his family sing. And I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And they're like, "Come on, you know what I'm talking about. It's one of those last episodes, and it's like Dwight and his family, and they're all on the porch singing." And I was like, "That's not a Decemberist song." They're like, "No, it is. It is." And I knew the song. I had seen the show several times, and I had no idea. I had to look it up. Sure enough, the student was right. This is originally a Decemberist song, but it is a song that I have to confess I heard actor Rainn Wilson and whoever else was with him sing it for the very first time, and I didn't even know that it was by the band The Decemberists. So it makes me love the song all the more. And the fact that a student, see, that's the great thing about teaching, is there's this mutual learning that takes place. When we arrive, sons and daughters, we'll make our home on the water. We'll build our walls aluminum. We'll fill our mouths with cinnamon now. When we arrive, sons and daughters, we'll make our home on the water. We'll build our walls aluminum. We'll fill our mouths with cinnamon now. Hear all the bombs fade away. Hear all the bombs. Hear all the bombs fade away. Hear all the bombs. Hear all the bombs fade away. Hear all the bombs. Hear all the bombs fade away. Hear all the bombs fade away. We'll build our walls aluminum. We'll build our walls. We'll build our walls aluminum. We'll build our walls. When we arrive, sons and daughters, we'll make our home on the water. We'll build our walls aluminum. We'll fill our mouths with cinnamon now. Well, some form of magic, something deep. All the butterflies and all the bees. Well, some form of magic, you and me. All the butterflies and all that we are. I'm in it for the long haul. And couldn't help but feel your pain. We dance in the rain and we never feel ashamed. When the fog clouds up blue skies, we are hard pressed in. You smile and say, I'm in it for the long haul. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm in it for the long haul. Whoa, 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 whoa. And the bees and the butterflies, after all that sweet, in some form of magic gathers you and me. When the fog comes in the night, we are hard pressed in. I smile and say, I'm in it for the long haul. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm in it for the long haul. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm in it for the long haul. Whoa, whoa, whoa. As we lie awake under the stars, with your skin and mine, all that we are. As we lie awake under the stars, with your skin and mine, all that we are. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm in it for the long haul. Yeah. What's the form of magic up in me? Of the butterflies of the bee. What's the form of magic you and me? And all the butterflies are there we are. What's the form of magic up in me? And all the butterflies are the bees. What's the form of magic you and me? And all the butterflies, you know that we are. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm in it for the long haul. Hey, thanks for joining me today for this YouTube Live, my first ever. So I hope it worked. I hope you could hear me and see me. And I hope you're doing okay wherever you are. This is the World Feels Upside Down tour. And as of now, it's the last scheduled show of the tour. But I've been having a lot of fun doing these. So I might add a few more before we move on to the next thing. And I will see you next time.